Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is KBellaBeauty, and welcome to another pass, grab, or undecided video. I did create this series this year in 2018 based off of my friend Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. So I always have Samantha linked down below, but Samantha, she's such a positive person, and she loves when people share ideas, or she loves the fact that other creators have taken her Will I Buy It and kind of created their own series and such. So she created a community playlist. So I will link that down below as well. But that playlist features all types of YouTubers who create similar videos to her Will I Buy It series. And like I've mentioned in past videos before, I do get my information on new makeup releases from the Trend Mood 1 Instagram page, so I link that down below. But if you're new to this series, what I do is I'm going to go through some new makeup releases. I'm going to share my thoughts. I'm going to let you know if I want to pass on it, if I want to grab it, or if I'm a little on the fence, undecided. I did do a pass, grab, or undecided holiday edition, so I will link that here if you're interested in checking that out. And I'm also going to be filming a holiday skincare edition, so stay tuned if you're interested in these types of videos. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Huda Beauty is coming out with a new palette, and she is calling this palette the New Nude Palette. It will retail for $65, and it's going to be available on November 1st. I'm pretty sure it will be available at Sephora. If not, it'll be available on her website. But Huda Beauty has come out with a few eyeshadow palettes, and I actually haven't tried any of them. I know she came out with a rose gold palette, and another one that I think had more purple tones in it. And you kind of hear mixed reviews because she does have matte shadows and shimmer shadows, but then it also looks like she has these pressed pigment or shadow toppers in her palettes as well. And this new palette is no exception to that. It looks like she does have very warm toned rosy shades. You do have a few cool tone shades mixed in there, but for the most part it looks very rosy, very warm. It looks like there are, from the picture I'm looking at, perhaps 4 of those pressed glitter shadow topper type deals. And then she has a couple shimmers and some mattes in there. I have not tried anything from Huda Beauty, I don't think. That she's a brand where I've always wanted to try something out. I've always been interested in her lip products. I know my friend Smegs loves her liquid lipsticks. She says they are the best ever. I think I'm gonna pass on this eyeshadow palette because of the price. I would probably be interested in trying it if it was not $65, but to spend $65 on a palette, now I don't think that's unfair because there are 6 times 3, 18 shades in there, so you do get a lot of eyeshadows, but I don't know that this palette is one that I would reach for enough for me to spend $65, but it's definitely a palette I'm gonna keep my eye on, and it's definitely a palette I want to see reviews on. So if you've tried out her palettes, let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. I feel like I've seen very mixed reviews because some people love them, but some people aren't a fan of those glitter topper shades. So I've always been interested, but I've just never taken the plunge and purchased anything from Huda Beauty yet. ColourPop is a brand that is always coming out with new makeup, and I love how affordable their makeup is. Sometimes their releases can be overwhelming because it's one after the next, but they are always coming out with something. And it looks like this time they have partnered with Make-A-Wish, and it says that this is Delilah's Make-A-Wish online collab, I guess, or collection with ColourPop. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm not sure who Delilah is, but Delilah is a 17-year-old battling osteosarcoma. And so I'm guessing she, for her Make-A-Wish, wanted to work with ColourPop, and a portion of the proceeds will go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and that's going to benefit cancer patients. So that is a really awesome deal that ColourPop is doing, to be able to help cancer patients and to be able to work with Delilah and make her wish come true, and to have a portion of their proceeds go to Make-A-Wish is a really, really awesome thing, and so I really like that ColourPop has done that. It looks like they are coming out with Journey, which is a foursome of their Super Shock shadows in OK, DJ, Cherish, and Warrior. That will be $18. It looks like one is a blue shade, and I can't really tell from the picture if it's a shimmer, but it looks like it might have a sheen. Then you do have a copper toned shade, more of a rose gold shade, and then almost like a nude champagne shade. I have tried the Super Shock shadows in the past when ColourPop collabed with Kathleen Lights, and I tried to love them. I tried so hard to love them because at the time everybody was talking about these Super Shock shadows, but they didn't work for me. So I'm not going to get the foursome palette. Then there is a lip bundle. You get an ultra glossy lip in Nude Day, which is a sheer shimmery light nude, and JJ, which is a sheer rosy nude, also an ultra glossy lip. Those will be $6 each. And then an ultra satin lip in Wish, which is a nude shade, for $6.50. I do like the ColourPop lipsticks. I feel like their matte lipsticks are a little bit more drying, and I used to like them back when they first came out when I was just getting into liquid lipsticks, but I do love their satin lips. I'm not a huge gloss lover. So I'm going to pass on this as well. This is already available. It released on October 11th, and I just feel like I would not get use out of these products, but I'm also wanting to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so I might purchase the lip bundle for a giveaway and do a giveaway on like either my Instagram or YouTube page. So I'm not sure, I haven't purchased anything yet, but I know as far as purchasing these items for me, that's going to be a pass. But I do think that it's really cool that ColourPop collabed and is going to donate part of their proceeds to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Trend Mood has been giving us some sneak peeks of these individual palettes. One was Creme Brulee, Le Macaroon, Berry Burst, Fruit Sorbet, and then she released the four of them together on her Instagram. The last palette has been revealed. These are the Violet Voss palettes. I almost said Shop Violet Voss because that's what it is on Instagram. But Violet Voss is coming out with four. They're supposed to be smaller palettes, I believe, and they are being called the Sweet Treasures eyeshadow palettes. So you do have one in Berry Burst, which definitely looks like you have those like rosy berry shades on the bottom row, but the top row does look very neutral. Then you have Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee looks like a very neutral toned shade. Creme Brulee honestly reminds me perhaps of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I don't have that palette, but just like in my mind when I look at the Creme Brulee, that's initially what I thought of. Le Macaroon has a little bit more color, so it looks like you have a pop of blue, a pop of pink, maybe a purple, some deeper shades, but if you want to get really colorful, Fruit Sorbet, you got an orange, a yellow, a green, a blue, a purple, a red, a pink, a white, every kind of color in there that you could imagine. And it looks like these are going to be released on my birthday. My birthday is October 25th. That is when these will be released. I do not see a price. If I can do some research and find a price, I will put it on the screen, but Trend Mood does have a code. You can use the code TRENDMOOD for 10% off when you do shop Violet Voss online. But this is also going to be a pass for me. We have a lot of passes in this episode of Pass, Grab, or Undecided, but this is going to be a pass for me. I do have a Violet Voss palette, the collab with Laura Lee, and I like it. I use it when I think about it, but it kind of gets shoved back into the drawer. But I definitely wouldn't want Le Macaroon or Fruit Sorbet because I'm not a huge color person, which you can probably tell when you watch my videos. My makeup is always very neutral. And then as far as Creme Brulee and Berry Burst, I feel like I can probably dupe those shades in my collection already. And I don't have an overwhelming amount of eyeshadows, but there are some days when I go without eyeshadow. So I don't feel like I need to have this huge collection of duplicates if there are times when I'm not even wearing eyeshadow. But I want to know what you guys think of these palettes. Are you going to pick any up? Which ones do you have your eyes on? Let me know down below, and if you do get it, let me know what you think of the quality. Fenty Beauty is a brand that I've always been very interested in, but it's more like I'm interested in it because it's popular and it's Rihanna, but their products haven't really like sucked me in yet. However, Fenty Beauty did come out with their Stunna lip paints, and they've been coming out with new shades. And one new shade, an Uncuffed, which is like a rosy mauve, a Kelly tone, has just released. It's available now online at Sephora, but also it became available in stores on October 1st. I want to grab this. I do want to grab this. I think I want to go in stores. I'm pretty sure that Uncuffed is the shade that I want. That looks like it would be my shade, but I would like to go into Sephora stores because I know they've come out with a couple colors, and maybe swatch them and find which shade I like best. But I do want to pick one of these up because I'm a lipstick junkie. I think the packaging is nice and sleek. I really like how you can see the color of the lipstick. It doesn't look like it's too large, so maybe I can actually get through it, but I like the sleek silver top that comes to a point. I don't see a price for these, but since it's available now, I can put the price right here on the screen so that you know how much it's going to cost or how much it will be. But I do want to try this out. I want to pick a shade up. I want to see what her formula is like, and I want to try Fenty Beauty, and I want to love it. I have been wanting, I have been waiting. I want to try Fenty Beauty. I want to jump on the bandwagon. But have you guys tried these Stunna lip paints, and what do you think? I am hoping that I love it because obviously I'm going to spend my money and purchase it, but I've been waiting for the moment when I could try something from Fenty Beauty, so I think this is going to be it. Karity is a brand that I had not heard of until I heard my friend Samantha March talking about them. I'm pretty sure she got some eyeshadow palettes. I want to say they were palettes, maybe they were cheek palettes, but I feel like she talked about Karity on her channel, and I was like, I've never heard of them before. But then I saw on the Trend Mood page that Karity is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette called Picante. It is estimated to be released on November 3rd, but it will officially launch. That doesn't make sense. Estimate to shop by November 3rd, but will be available November 1st on their website. I don't know what that means. November 1st, November 3rd, that's when it will be available on their website. And it does look like this is going to retail for $19.99. You will get 21 shades. They are the yellows, the golds, the oranges, the berries. And I feel like I remember Samantha saying such nice things about their eyeshadow palettes. And for 21 shades, $19.99 is super affordable. It does look like you can get 10% off with the Trend Mood code, like just Trend Mood, and then you can get 10% off of 20 bucks, so you can save a couple bucks there. I'm undecided. I'm undecided just because this is a new brand, a brand I hadn't heard of. The colors look like my types of shades. I've heard Samantha talking about Karity, so it kind of sparked me like, do I want to try it? And I feel like I could get some use out of these shades because they are very like warm toned neutral shades, which is what I tend to gravitate toward. But I'm also a little afraid that if I get this palette, that it will just sit on my shelf and collect dust. And I don't want it to do that either. So I'm on the fence about it, but have you guys tried anything from Karity? Have you seen the Picante palette? If you've tried anything, let me know what you think of the brand, and I'm gonna marinate on this palette here. And the last product that I'm going to talk about is a collaboration between Maybelline and Nikki Tutorials. They did create a Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter together. It is $9.99. It's available now at Ulta Beauty. I'm sure you can also find it in stores where Maybelline is sold or even on the Maybelline website. I don't know if there's a shade name. I know it does say 250. I don't know if that is the name of the shade or if there's another name, but I'm kind of interested. I kind of want to grab this highlighter. I did not get any of her highlighters with Ofra Cosmetics. Now I know people were talking about how she just came out with more shades of highlighters from Ofra Cosmetics, and then it was almost like back to back that she was coming out with this Maybelline collab. But I've heard such good things about the Maybelline highlighters. The only reason why I haven't picked them up is because what's the gold shade that everybody talks about? That is too gold for my skin tone. I'm very light, it's too dark for me. And then there's also a pinky shade that also looks like it would be too dark for me. And Nikki Tutorials is really fair, so I feel like this color would be like a nice light champagne shade that I could actually wear on my skin. And then I could try out the formula, and then I would have a drugstore highlighter. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pick this one up. But how did you guys feel about this collab, especially with it being back to back with the Ofra collab? I know some people were like, Nikki, those are kind of close together, but I want to try it out, and if I do pick it up, I'll let you guys know what I think about it. But that is going to do it for this video. That's it for my Pass Grab or Undecided for the month of, what are we in, October. I usually do one of these videos a month with new releases, but like I said, I did do one a couple weeks ago for holiday releases, and I will probably do one in a couple weeks here talking about holiday skincare releases. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're interested in videos like this. Check out the community playlist that will be listed down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. That does help my videos to get noticed. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.